Hi, my name is Rohit, and I'm here to talk to you about fireworks and the detrimental effects it has on the environment and health, alongside the reason behind their beautiful colors. Fireworks are low-explosive pyrotechnic devices used for aesthetic and entertainment purposes. They are designed to burn with colored flames including red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Displays are common throughout the world and are a focal point of many cultural and religious celebrations such as Diwali and New Year's. The main components of a firework consist of stars, the charged black powder, and the fuse. Stars are compounds that explode to produce different colors and effects. The charge is an explosive designed to blast a firework up into the sky. It's usually made up of tightly packed explosive gunpowder. Black powder consists of potassium nitrate, charcoal, and sulfur. The fuse is used for the time-delayed explosion. Oxidizers and reducing agents. The reaction of oxidizing agents produces oxygen that is needed for the mixture inside the device to burn, such as nitrates, chlorates, and perchlorates. Nitrates only give off a third of their oxygen, while chlorates, on the other hand, release all three of their oxygen atoms and thus create more of a spectacular reaction. Perchlorates contain more oxygen than chlorates, however they are more stable and thus less likely to explode. The reducing agent is the fuel used to burn the oxygen and to produce gas. Some reducing agents that are used in fireworks are usually sulfur and charcoal. These basically regulate the speed of the reaction. This shows the composition of black powder. As you can see, it's composed of 75% potassium nitrate, 15% charcoal, and 10% sulfur. If you look in the bottom, it shows you a simplified equation for the burning of black powder. Fireworks contain substances that give off bright, colorful light when heated. The reason a color is observed is that during the flame test, the positive ion can acquire an electron, becoming neutral again. The electron that is gained is in a higher energy level, and when it drops to a lower energy level, a photon of light is emitted. The wavelength of the light emitted determines the color of the firework. Health effects of different compounds in fireworks. Strontium salts produce the color red when burned. The main health threat posed by non-radioactive strontium is for children, since it can impair their bone growth. Blue fireworks are produced by copper compounds. These aren't very toxic on their own, but the copper jumpstarts the formation of dioxins when perchlorates in the fireworks burn. The World Health Organization has identified it as a human carcinogen, and it's also been shown to disrupt hormone production and glucose metabolism. Green fireworks are produced by barium compounds. The silvery white metal naturally bonds with other elements to form a variety of compounds that all have different effects, as they can cause gastrointestinal problems and muscular weakness when exposure exceeds EPA drinking water standards. Symptoms may include vomiting, diarrhea, breathing trouble, and changes in blood pressure. High levels of barium exposure can lead to changes in heart rhythm, paralysis, or death. Physics behind fireworks. The force from the explosion pushes the object with enough upward force for it to overcome the force of gravity pushing down on it. As it is ascending through the air, the speed of the firework gets slower and slower until it reaches maximum height, where velocity would be 0 meters per second. The initial acceleration of a firework right after it is launched is much greater than the firework's acceleration toward the latter half of its flight. As it reaches its maximum height, acceleration begins to move in the negative direction until it reaches the acceleration of gravity, which is approximately 9.8 meters per second squared. Fireworks are made to burst at different heights. This depends on the size of the shell and how the fireworks are packed. 3 to 4 inch shells travel to about 300 to 400 feet. 10 to 12 inch shells travel 1,000 to 1,300 feet. This involves the law of conservation of energy. As a firework has reached its maximum height, it has potential energy. When it is in the process of falling back down, or when it is shooting up, it had kinetic energy as there was velocity present. Environmental impacts of fireworks. The smoke from fireworks consists mainly of toxic dust that can enter lungs easily. This represents a real threat for people with asthma. Smoke from firework combustion may contain a mixture of sulfur-coal compounds, traces of heavy metals, and other toxic chemicals or gases. The combustion smoke can contain harmful fumes such as sulfur dioxide and nitric oxide. The main issue is the smoke from consumer fireworks because they are released at a low level, which makes inhalation more likely compared to professional displays. Additionally, fireworks produce greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, which contribute in global warming.